Vegeta is now under the guidance of a god of destruction, not officially, but Beerus is kind of taking him in under his wing, seeing that Goku's with Whis. Beerus is now not teaching Vegeta, but letting him watch his god of destruction techniques. This will make Vegeta even more powerful, giving him brand new forms with purple hair to represent training under Beerus. Although it is really implied that Goku's going off on the way of an angel and Vegeta is going down the path of a god, it's not entirely like that, because Beerus isn't just going to relinquish his position and give it to Vegeta, and same thing with Whis. They're not just going to make Goku an angel. It's more like they've chosen different paths. Goku has gone down the route of Ultra Instinct and being calm and tranquil, while Vegeta has gone down the route of destruction, which seems to suit both of their characters much more. When a mortal is to become the next god of destruction, they must let go of all previous ties to their world and reality. Just like what Toppo did in the tournament, he was all about justice, but to become a god, he had to let it go. This gave him a whole new exterior with godly markings and all the powers of a god of destruction. You could even say that it was a new form. That's not what it seems like this is. Beerus says to Vegeta that Ultra Instinct isn't the only technique of the gods, that is just what the angels specifically push onto them. He then goes on to say that I'm going to go exercise some of these techniques now. If you see anything you want, feel free to steal it. All that's basically happening here is Beerus is going to be shooting off techniques into the void, and Vegeta's just going to watch what he does, and maybe he'll pick up on some techniques. Beerus isn't teaching him anything directly, but it's interesting because in terms of the next god of destruction, Vegeta is Beerus' main threat. He may not be threatened by him now, not nearly as much as Goku, but he may come to regret this in the near future if there is ever a storyline of Vegeta becoming a god of destruction and fulfilling those duties. He'll now have the techniques to do it. What I really want to see from this is an extension of the Saiyan God mythology. There was no talk of Namekian gods, human gods, any other race. They weren't able to become a god version of that race, but for the Saiyans, gather 5 Saiyans around and instantly you're able to become a god. And what's also notable about that is that that's only what Goku did. Vegeta didn't even have to do that. He attained that form just by himself through sheer willpower. For him to just do that off screen, now they're heavily implying that there are more levels to a Saiyan God. Goku, as far as forms, it's gonna be extensions of Ultra Instinct, but for Vegeta, going down the route of a god, there should be extensions of the Saiyan God, even beyond Super Saiyan Blue. Could you imagine Super Saiyan God only being the entrance level god form, and the real god form, the true power of a god, would be locked behind the training and techniques that Vegeta has to do with Beerus. That way you would have 2 guys in Goku and Vegeta, one at the early stages of Ultra Instinct and the other is about to find out the true power of a Saiyan God. It is funny though, and almost ironic, that Vegeta is going down the route of a god who have always been notoriously weaker than angels. There is not a single god that is stronger than an angel. If they do keep going down this path and Goku is purely focused on Ultra Instinct and Vegeta is purely focused on becoming a Saiyan God, it would be so unlikely for him to ever surpass Goku again. But that is the nature of things, and who knows, maybe Vegeta really excels at these god of destruction techniques and he kicks Beerus out of the job with his new purple haired form. I can imagine in 10 years in a DBZ game you get to the point where you choose between which path you take. Do you train your divine godly essence, or do you learn Ultra Instinct? You can only pick one. That is Vegeta optimizing his godly essence. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.